guys, today I'm going to make a chicken bone broth, and this is my first time videotaping it. I make bone broth all the time. The kitchen isn't like the best place to film, but that's my kitchen, right? You can't do anything. I just wanted to film today and show you my way of cooking. Okay, bear with me. I'm kind of sick as well, so that's the reason why I'm making the bone broth. So I have my chicken bones, which I separated the chicken and froze this when I need it. So I don't And then I do have carrots. I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna put onion in there. And then these are all the spices, okay? I will list them. Don't know all the names right now. So these ones, not sure. I might add a little bit of coriander. That's just optional. Some of these are optional. Cumin, like I'm gonna add cumin, and I'm gonna add these seeds. It's probably the same as cumin. And then for sure bay leaf. This is optional. I'm gonna add a little bit of onion powder, even though I'm gonna put onions in it. I'm gonna add ground ginger. I'm gonna add whole cloves. And maybe a little bit of turmeric. So I'm going to add all these and then let it cook for hours, because the best way to make a bone broth, you have to cook for hours until it soaks out every nutrition value out of it. It's good for fasting, since I do a lot of fasting. So it's good for that. Plus, like today, like I'm really sick, so it's perfect to have this healthy recipe and so many health benefits. And what you do is you get a pot, you put it on hot, on the stove, you boil the water, and now I'm going to start putting stuff in. So since I'm holding this, I'm going to have to turn it off, and I have to find my carrots as well. So I'm going to turn this off right now, and I'll show you once I put all these items in there. Okay. So I just added the chicken into, it's still frozen, but doesn't matter. It's going to separate once it starts, cooking. Like I said, you're going to cook it on low heat, and it's just going to simmer. So you're going to cook it on low heat. You're going to let it simmer for a few hours. Okay, I'm going to start putting the spices in and the onions in. I couldn't find my carrots, so I guess I was out. Doesn't matter. Like, I've made bone broth all the time without carrots and celery. I'm not a celery person, so I always avoid the celery. I don't really like the celery. So that's more of like a Canadian type bone broth. I'm making more of an Indian, Pakistani style bone broth. So no celery. I don't put celery in. I put more of the Indian spices, and that's how I like my bone broth. And okay, I'm gonna start putting stuff in and cut the onions, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I just added the onions, just big chunks, doesn't matter. I added 1.5 onion, since I'm only making, I'm gonna make a lot of soup. I'm gonna keep pouring water into this till it makes this amount. Okay, so but water's gonna drain, so once it drains, then I'm gonna keep putting more water in, and then by the end it'll be just pure nice gray bone broth, chicken bone broth. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting in the spices. Okay, so some of the stuff I laid out on this plate: the bay leaves, peppercorns, I think they're called, cloves, those black peppers, and the zira in our country. I don't know what they're called in and then I put some of the spices, like the turmeric, coriander, what was it? A little bit of onion powder, ginger powder. I already put those in there because it would be easier. So there's a spoon and stuff. So I did that part. And don't forget garlic. I have frozen garlic, so I will be adding a little bit of garlic as well, because you need all these good ingredients to make it like really healthy bone broth and tasty. Mind, if you buy a store-bought bone broth, it never tastes like this good. Oh, plus don't forget salt. I forgot about salt. I'm going to be adding that as well. And so now everything is in there, and it looks nice already. So what I'm going to do is start mixing some of this. And the chicken is getting separated already. Sorry. Trying to mix with holding the phone. It's so hard. Let me see. Like, do I need anything else? I don't think so. I just eyeball everything. So I don't follow any recipe. I just know this because I've been making this bone broth for years. So it's kind of like a memory thing. So I just do it by memory. And that's pretty much it. And that's good. Like, I'm just gonna let it now simmer. The bones have loosened up already, so I'm gonna go and put this to like low as possible, like maybe around here for now. So let that simmer. It's gonna take a few hours, and you just keep coming back and checking it, making sure that it's good. I might have put too much water in, but it's okay. It's gonna simmer anyways. So I don't know. I feel like I need to maybe add one more onion. Yeah, I'm gonna add one more onion. So, because you know, to make it more tastier and stuff. Okay, so once it's all done, and I will come back and show you that as well. I'll show you that as well. So once that's done, like it's still cooking. Once it's done, I have my strainer. I strain it in here and put it in these two pots. I strain it and the liquid goes into there. And then this is the part that I keep. This stuff, like, I actually throw away. So, okay, I'll be right back, you guys. So once I'm done, I will show you the final result. It's looking good. It's only been 15 minutes. Anyways, I will list the ingredients down below, and actually half the stuff is optional, so you can put in carrots if you like, celery if you like. I don't like celery, so that's why I avoided it. Carrots I didn't have any. Usually I never really do carrots and celery. Anyways, this is the way I make my bone broth. Simple, sweet, and easy. And basically all you need is chicken and onions, and the rest is all dry stuff. You can always, you know, most of the people have those on hand anyways. So yeah, you can always make this in a hurry whenever you need it. Okay, no special going to the grocery store. Just as long as you have bones and onions, you're good to go. Okay, so I'm looking at my my bone broth here. It's like cooking really slow, and I'm not feeling well, so I'm gonna speed it up. Because I don't want to wait until like 8 o'clock tonight to drink it, so I'm gonna just speed it up. So I put it up a little bit higher, a little bit past medium, around 6-7, because I'm gonna cook it a little bit faster, so I can actually have it a little bit faster. And then I will keep checking back to see how it's doing. Okay, so I'm back. It's been cooking for like 5 hours now, and I strained half of it by using that. I strained half of it. I'm going to cook half more, and this is the final result. I'm going to have some right now as I'm very sick, so this would help me a lot with how I'm feeling right now. So this is the bone broth. Nothing in it, simple bone broth.